from a PPC marketing perspective, Aaron, what technology is the best to invest in and why?
It's a technology that most don't even know about nor know they need. And I will say the software is called Sky, and it used to be called Kenshu. And it's a phenomenal AI system. It does a lot of great things. And it's been named the number one omni-channel marketing platform in the world for 9 straight years by Digital Commerce 360. I discovered it 12 years ago. What does it do? Well, it does something a lot of brands don't understand or know they need. So a lot of brands think they can, for instance, put some PPC ads in Google. And Google has all this great technology for bidding, and they just launch. They choose their bidding style, and away they go. And they think that's it, done and dusted. It's not. And actually, you're doing yourself a disservice, because those bidding systems of Google and Bing and Facebook and so on, they're designed to make those companies more money, not your company. And so, if you use this enterprise class technology like Sky, there's Marin, Quantic Mind, Quizio, if you use that on top of the Googles and the Bings, they have their own bidding systems, and they let the Googles and the Bings do their thing. We don't shut that off, but we adjust what they're doing and kind of wrestle it into submission for profit maximization for our clients. There's only those few softwares that do things like that. They can be very costly in terms of being able to access them. You have to spend, upwards of $500,000 to $1 million a month in order to get access to Sky, for instance. And my company, PPC Profit Pros, we made an agreement with Sky, and we can bring it to and use it for brands that are spending far less on their PPC marketing, small and mid-sized brands, versus the Fortune 50, Fortune 100 that normally have access to and use this technology. And why it matters, why it's so great. I've split tested this across 12 years, and I've made millions and millions of dollars more profit for larger brands that could afford it. So that's why I wanted to bring it to smaller brands, give them an unfair advantage for a change. But yeah, the split tests all showed Sky versus their competitors bidding on top of the bidding systems of the engines is your best bet for maximizing your overall PPC marketing profit.
Yeah. So, Sienna, when we think about what tech is best, we think about it from a perspective of what is going to maximize profitability based on the investment. And when you run Sky, you need experience, plus you're getting enterprise, which is really like, I think, Fortune 500 or even Fortune 100 level software. And Aaron and our team have been able to bring that to small and mid-market. So now we're leveraging really robust machine learning and artificial intelligence to crunch the numbers across millions of variables, right, to adjust things for maximizing profitability. And that's a game changer for companies that don't have access to that type of tech. But you got to have the experience to run it. And but just buying technology doesn't win the game, right? You got to run it. Most of these tools, just like CRM.
Yeah. And so, our teams, we're on the client advisory board, so we help to influence the software and how well it progresses and how we use it and all that. And as Alex said, you just can't just buy it and run it. Like we have to keep our education in the tool up. It's called Sky University. We have to be constantly aware of all the changes. It's very complex. For instance, another great thing that it does is you can, when you've got an omni-channel marketing situation and you've got a certain budget you want to spend across a certain time period with a certain, say, ROI target, you can put all that into the AI systems, or we will do it on behalf of our client. and it will in real time at auctions intraday. It'll shunt that next dollar to the particular channel that it thinks is the best place in that moment to make the most money for the client. It'll constantly do that so that the constraints are met, the spend is spent, but it's spent at the highest possible return by fluidly moving that money across the channels. So it's fantastically helpful.
Yeah, that's impossible for team members intraday to be making all these adjustments, right? At the level that Aaron just said. Team members can make they can make adjustments throughout the day, but we're not talking about adjustments across hundreds, thousands, if not millions of variables intraday in real time to maximize profitability. And that's what you get with technology.
Yeah, absolutely.